Question Time is often criticized for its bias, and honestly, I'm not surprised. It's becoming increasingly frustrating, and the BBC urgently needs to resolve the issue. It's not so much the panel, hosted by Fiona Bruce, that's particularly great, but rather the audience is just outrageous. How are they picked? Because it's so clear where they stand. Whenever there are questions from the audience, it's almost always left-leaning, and are we not just sick of the same old thing all the time? What I'd love to see personally is an even range of people being able to share their thoughts and questions in the audience so that people watching at home can get a fair understanding of what's going on in the world, not just a left-leaning one. Every time there's a right-wing question, it's met with hostility from the audience, or the left-wing audience is asking very clearly anti-right-wing questions, but it's never the other way around. The BBC either needs to figure out how to make their selection for the audience less biased, or the show should be discontinued, because it's honestly becoming embarrassing. It's borderline uncomfortable to watch. It's not just me. On Thursday evening, October 30th, people rushed to X to share their frustration too, with one user writing, "Question Time is an absolute disgrace. Week after week it's just stuffed with anti-reform panel questions and audience." Another said, "The left-wing bias on Question Time is so obvious. All I ever see is people talking about how Question Time is biased, so if that's all I'm seeing, surely the BBC are seeing it too, so why haven't they done anything yet?" One thing we do know is that when people apply to be in the audience, they are asked for information on their political stance. Applicants are asked for their past voting record, future voting intentions, political party membership, and how they voted in the Brexit referendum. It is said that if the staff feel that any political group is underrepresented, they will promote the show through local media to encourage applicants with the viewpoints required. The BBC's goal is said to be creating an audience that reflects the electoral map of the UK, following the most recent general election. Maybe that's where the issue is. People have been so frustrated after the recent general election, it's not really reflective anymore, we just have the loud minority in the audience. It needs to be done better. There should be far more of an even split in the audience in order to encourage a healthy debate. It's a nice attempt to keep things non-biased, but it's clearly not working, because not enough different voices are being heard. BBC, sort it out.